Shalom, shalom, everybody. Rahab Pathwell, Ben Yaakov, Acts 24:14. Tabernacle Vlogs with the House of Pathwell and Ariel. And this is day three of Tabernacles. And man, just been chilling. That's what I've been doing for the last, 3 days of Tabernacles, really just chilling and enjoying the children, just having fun with my children and my nieces and nephews and just hanging out with the fam, man, basically and everything. So this morning my wife made some oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of my favorite things to eat because we grew up eating oatmeal, me and my siblings when we were young. And oatmeal is pretty much something that black folks, if I may use that term, black folks normally eat, especially a lot of us when we was growing up younger, we ate oatmeal and stuff like that. But I love oatmeal. My wife uses I believe she uses either soy or oat milk with it. And she puts butter and stuff in. Let me show you guys right quick. Yeah, so there it is right there. I like a lot of milk and butter in mine, but this is really good. Whole grain oats, not that cheap stuff you get from, not that Quaker oat stuff. This is really real oats. So I like eating this from time to time. Really don't have much to talk about, but the only thing I do want to say is this, that first day of Tabernacles, we have a discussion every day. Everybody gather together at a certain time. We talk scripture. We just have basically an open discussion about certain things. And my daughter had a really profound dream. Lishaba had a really profound dream. I'm probably gonna have her to come in and just share it with you guys and everything. And we just started talking about dreams and visions and things of that nature. People started sharing dreams and visions and things that they had here recently and things of that nature. But that same night, it was the night of day one of Tabernacles. Most High gave me a very, very profound dream. And basically in the dream, I was looking like at a sea. It's like a sea. That's the only way I can describe it. It was a sea of candlesticks, and the candlesticks had like the flame at the top of it, but it was millions of it, like a whole sea, as far as your eye can see, of candlesticks. And I'm just looking at them, and there's some that are burning very, very bright and vibrant, and there was others that were flicking. There was others whose lights were dim, right? In the dream, in the vision that the Most High showed me. In the vision, a angel was standing right next to me. And the angel said to me, it was like the angel was reading my mind, because in my mind I was saying, what is this? What does this mean? I was very confounded and confused about why I was looking at this vast like sea of candlesticks, And the angel said to me that these candlesticks represents the life of each and every person on the face of the earth. Okay? And we know that the candlestick or the flame also represents the Ruach, the Spirit of the Most High, and life itself. All right. So in the vision, the angel said to me that these candlesticks represents the life of each and every individual person. Right. And the angel said to me that the lights that are vibrant are those who are the chosen of the Most High Yah. And they have devoted their lives to serving. They have a connection with the Most High Yah through prayer, through studying, through obeying the commandments of the Most High Yah. And the angel explained to me that their flame grows brighter and brighter and brighter until their physical life ends on earth. And then that flame continue to burn throughout eternity, because they have placed their faith in Yahshua HaMashiach, and they are the called of the Most High Yah. Okay. Then he said those whose lights are growing dim are those whose connection is not strong with the Most High Yah, and they're still struggling with their sinful nature, and they're still trying to add in elements of the spirit and elements of the flesh. And he said, if they don't change or if they don't strengthen their connection with the Most High Yah, what happens to their flame is it becomes dimmer, 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 and then it begins to flicker, flicker, flicker. And then when they cease from this life, the light goes out and they are eternally separated. They are eternally cut off from life itself, aside from the Most High Yah. And then he said that those whose lights are flickering are those who are on the verge of eternal damnation because they refuse to obey and to strengthen their connection with the Most High Yah. And then the angel looked at me in the dream and said, warn Yah's people to strengthen their connection and to continue in prayer and in the study of the scriptures and continue to walk in obedience to the Most High Yah. Because if they don't, their light will grow dim, dim until the light, the candlestick, is put out. And when that candlestick is put out, then they are eternally separated from the Most High Yah. And I woke up. Very powerful dream. It really scared me. It really did. I can remember it very vividly and everything. So, brothers and sisters, let us strengthen our connection with the Most High Yah. We are living in serious times. It's nothing to be played with, you know. And I know when the Most High give me these dreams and these visions, it's for a particular purpose, a particular reason. And there's a message that he's given me personally. I take this personal. When I woke up, I said, I got to strengthen my connection with the Most High Yah. I got to make sure that I'm really in tune to the Ruach, in tune to Yah's spirit, where my flame or the candlestick or the ore, the light of Yah. See, that's what the fire represents, or light itself represents. It's the Hebrew word ore. And when you go to Genesis chapter 1, where Yah says, let there be light, that word ore, it's not just talking about the sun, or the formation of the sun being created, but it's talking about the very essence of life itself being introduced into a dark place, into a place that was void, shapeless, and that being the earth. It's the very essence of life itself. It is Yah. Yah is the very essence of every living thing upon the face of the earth. Our life, the life of animals, trees, whatever it is, every living organism, is the substance of that life that they have comes from the Most High Yah. So that candlestick represents our connection and the essence of our life with the Most High Yah. So very powerful. I'm going to start looking into some scriptures concerning that. At the top of my head, the Ruach began to bring to my remembrance certain scriptures, like in Revelation, where it talks about the one of the seven churches, that the Most High was going to take away their candlestick if they did not turn from their wickedness and turn back to the pure Shahai, the pure worship of the Most High Yah. So I'm not going to keep rambling on, but I want to share that with you all. Very spiritual moments, especially for me, very spiritual moments that I get with the Most High with Passover and Tabernacles, especially Tabernacles, because it just puts me in a very relaxing mode. I'm able to meditate, clear my mind, meditate upon the things of the Most High Yah. Of course, my wife don't want me doing nothing. She don't want me working and doing nothing on Tabernacles especially. She just wants to be rest because she knows how hard I work and things of that nature. So, being able to do that, and the Most High just gave me a really profound dream. But I'm going to share my daughter's dream with you all, very profound. I'm going to let her tell it and everything so you all can get it from her. All right, with that being said, my brothers and sisters, not much going on today. If anything exciting happens on day 3, I will record it and put it in the lineup with the rest of the days of Tabernacle that we already got recorded. But I just want to say shalom to you all. Listen, if you are a new listener, you run across this video, tap into our online ministry. We are a online assembly called Acts 24:14. And we meet up online every Saturday or Shabbat at 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And we are a Hebraic faith-based assembly. Okay, we teach from the Hebraic perspective. We also define words in Greek and things of that nature, but we believe in the way, the same way that the apostles taught, the same way that the apostles believed. We believe in memorializing and understanding the symbolisms of the feast days, which points to the first coming of Messiah, and it points to the second coming of Messiah. So we still observe those days, all right? Still observing Christmas and Halloween or Easter, okay? Instead of Easter, we celebrate Passover because Yeshua died, and the Last Supper was a Seder meal that happened on Passover. So we don't conflate the originality of the scriptures or of the practices in the culture that our Messiah practiced and the apostles practiced. They did not celebrate Easter. Easter is a concept that comes from Greco or Greek influences that was infiltrated into the Hebraic faith and belief of the Most High Yah. They celebrated Passover. That's what they celebrated. And they celebrated it in revelation and understanding that Yeshua represents the Passover lamb, that the Passover lamb was a symbolism or a type and shadow that points to the first coming of Yeshua HaMashiach, along with all the other feast days of Yah. So that's what we do. We honor the Shabbat day. We on the Shabbat day because the Most High said, remember the Shabbat and keep it holy. Okay, so we do that. We do exactly what the scripture says to do. Doesn't mean you can't meet up on any other day. You're supposed to serve Yah every single day of your life. But he specifically set aside the Sabbath day for as an official day of worship. It is the day of Yahweh, or the day of Yah. Okay? Okay? That's what the scripture say. The Shabbat day is the day, quote unquote, of the Lord, your God, or is the day of Yah, your Elohim. So that's what we do. Okay, we specifically obey what the Most High has commanded us to do, and we follow the teachings that Messiah laid out for the apostles and the doctrines that the apostles taught as well too. All right. So with that being said, you can email me at relit.mo@gmail.com, relit.mo@gmail.com. My name is Raha Pathawel bin Yaakov. And touch bases with me. If you're a new listener on YouTube, reoccurring listener, don't be shy, don't be timid, don't be afraid. Reach out to your Ak if you got any questions. Reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer them, correspond with you. We have elders as well. If I can't answer them, I can put you in touch with some of the elders that we have as well too. And we just here to help strengthen fellowship, build with brothers and sisters of light, precious faith. Shalom. Okay, family, this is my daughter, Alicia. Alicia, how old are you?
7 years old.
She's 7 years old. And it's very remarkable because she's 7. And the Hebrew month of the year that we're celebrating Tabernacles is 7. And Tabernacle is the 7th feast within the season that the Most High told us to celebrate the feast. So my daughter had a very profound dream, and I know it was from the Most High Yah, and it actually deals with 7, the number 7, which we know this number 7 is a number of completion, revelation, prophetic, symbolisms, all within the number 7. Okay, so I want you to tell the people the dream that you had. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, there's this black hole, and I was laying down around it. Then there's 3 doors. There's a 7th door. And then, before I picked the 7th door, there's this person who told me to pick it. So then when I picked it, I felt safe.
Mm-hmm. You felt safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Now, the black hole that you saw, what did you feel in the dream when you saw the black hole or the black pit in the dream? Did you feel afraid or frightened or anything of that nature?
No, I didn't feel afraid because I knew that Yah was going to protect me through it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. And you said there was 3 doors. You saw 3 doors, but there was a 7th door.
Yeah.
And the person that you heard told you to pick the 7th door, right?
Yeah.
And you said when you picked the 7th door, What was the feeling that you felt when you picked that seventh door? Did you feel what did you feel?
It just felt a little bit like real,
Real, yeah. Mm, yeah.
but I don't know, but it
Mm-hmm.
just felt real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So very deep in her dream, black hole, which kind of reminds me of Revelation, where it talks about the bottomless pit, how uh, the fallen angel came up out of the bottomless pit and everything. And that black hole kind of reminds me of the bottomless pit. It's kind of like an abyss, almost similar to how the scriptures describe hell or Hades or Shiloh. Shiloh, or I forgot the Hebrew name for it, but hell, you know. And the angel told you to pick the door number 7, and you felt it was like it was real, very vivid. You also said you felt safe, you know. So that seventh door, to me, it represents a relationship with the Most High Yah, completion, safety, a place where the Most High dwells. Now, I want to say this, brothers and sisters, that I had a dream similar when I was her age. I had a dream. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was at this crossroad, and on my left side there was a broad, uh, creepy looking road that led to a big door, like a corridor, a big door. And the door, it was just eerie. And I was afraid when I looked down there, very afraid. And then to my right there was a narrow path, but the narrow path was beautiful. It was such a beautiful path, and I know, remember in the dream, I felt a sense of peace, righteousness, and holiness when I looked down that way. So I got to make a decision in the dream. I had to make a decision, and I decided to go down the narrow path because it was the obvious decision. Because I didn't feel no fear, I didn't feel no darkness in that way. So as soon as I lifted up my foot to step onto the path, the door opened up on the left side, and a hand came out and started grabbing me, my clothes from the back. It was trying to reach and try to pull me back, and I was fighting, getting away, and I woke up. And I never forget that I told my father and mother the dream, and they had took me to my pastor at that time, our elder, Raha Dawi, and he gave me an interpretation of the dream and told me that the Most High was had his hands on me, and that Satan was going to try to do everything that he could to circumvent me from the path of righteousness, because there was a, a divine appointment that the Most High had put on my life, you know. So when young children have dreams like this, where they have to make a choice in the dream, and the angel of the Most High is telling them what door to pick, this means to me that the Most High is calling them for a particular purpose at a young age, almost like the story of Samuel. When Samuel was a child, he was laying in the bed, and the Most High kept calling to him, Samuel, Samuel. But he thought it was Eli. He thought it was Eli, which Samuel was he was like Eli's servant. Eli was the high priest at that time, and he would run out of his bed, go to Eli's room, and say, Eli, did you call me, sir? Did you call me? And Eli said, no, I didn't call you. So he went to bed again. Ooh, that's powerful, because you said there was 3 doors. But in this story in Samuel, uh, Eli heard Yah's voice 3 times, right? So he ran back. He heard the second time, and he ran back to Eli's room. He asked Eli, did you call me? Did you call me? Eli said, no, I didn't call you. He go back a third time. And then when the third time, Eli said, when you hear that voice, Eli told Samuel, he said, when you hear that voice, say, Yah, it is your servant. Here am I. Speak. Right? So when Eli went back, he heard the voice a fourth time, and he said exactly what Eli told him to say. And then the Most High started speaking to him and telling him, different things that were going to happen in the future and everything. So the Most High calls his people from a young age, especially those who have a divine appointment upon their lives. So I was glad that the Most High revealed himself to my daughter in such a way, because that's something that's going to stick with her for the rest of her life. And I told her, I said, whatever you go through, baby, whatever temptations that you're going to face in life, always remember that dream, because that was Yah calling you to himself at a young age. So love you, sweetheart. Okay? Love you, baby. All right. Scripture says, suffer the little children to come to me, for such are the kingdom of heaven, and forbid them not. So I don't forbid my children. I don't forbid my children from seeking the Most High Yah and doing things that they feel that the Ruach is leading them to do. You know, that's a very important part of their having experience with the Most High Yah. I always pray that Yah give them their own experience. I want to be the best example I can be. My wife wants to be the best example that she can be. But I want them to have their own personal experience with the Most High. For that's what's going to keep them. That's what's going to hold them tight when they're going through things in life and certain temptations in life that's going to try them. You know, those experiences like that will serve as a reminder that they're chosen, that they're divinely chosen by the Most High Yah. For a particular purpose. All right. So with that being said, my brothers and sisters, shalom, much love and respect to you.
Oh, you know what? There's some from the park. Hold on. Yeah.
So, hey, he had to operate that thing himself up there.
No, Mark has to operate it.
I don't see no more up here.
You want to make sure you get everything, so you have to go back up there.
Yep. This is true. I don't want to get this stuck underneath the thing. Stay over there, Lisa, bro. Watch him while I...
Getting ready to go up on the rooftop to finish a roof project with Brother AZ.
Okay, can you plug it in? Huh? It's right there. Follow the extension cord. I'm trying to tie you together. No, no. Is that it? Ran. Oh, it's over there.
Roof project underway.
Starlink right there. Play fetch with him to with something to let him release some energy, because he in that cage for a long time.
More to come. All right.
I didn't do it like that way.
They're going up. All harnessed and ready to go up.
Got one hand, I got one. Hey. You fall, I got a hold like this. And if I fall, you gonna have to hold. James, come here. Now, Chad, what's that loose screw over there by your left hand?
What's that, Dad?
A loose screw over there, like.
Really, are you messing up my video? I can't get a good grasp on the video.
Go back. Bring it up just a little bit more. All right, now.
You can tweak it some more in this part here now. It's just minor adjustments.
Come over the center of it. So that way, pushing on it's not rocking back there. I got it.
Not there.
I got it.
I swear I feel like I'm looking at home.
Yeah, I know. I told you. Didn't I tell you that looked this way? Remember when I said
Everybody, my dad and my uncle Izzy is up there fixing the roof.